Have you ever wondered what our real purpose is here on this planet? Perhaps you've thought that there's got to be something more than simply breeding and feeding and dying. You may be surprised to know that we are part of a huge support system, and our lives serve a greater purpose than you could possibly imagine. I am Molly Knight Forde, founder of the Awareness School, and I want to talk a little bit more about an idea called reciprocal maintenance. It was something that I stumbled upon as I was in a search for what the purpose is of humans on this planet. What was the purpose of my own life? And I stumbled upon this idea, this unique cosmology in the ideas of Gurdjieff. And I had never heard anything quite like it. But the more I studied and the more I've experienced as life has gone on, the more I have come to believe firmly that we serve a very important purpose for the maintenance of this planet. Now, in this universal support system, we have gradations of energies. And let's face it, as humans, we must eat to live and nourish one another. So, by the very sheer existence of us on this planet, we have to destroy something in order to live. We have to eat live things. We don't eat dead things. And we are part of a gradation system. We have three brains. We have a body, we have an emotional life, and we have a thinking center. And the energies below us are two-brained, as we find in animals, and one brain in the form of invertebrates and plant life. And so we feed off of those lower energies. And if we continue to destroy the planet in ways that are unnecessary, if we keep mining necessary chemical elements from the earth, or do not protect our waters, we have to pay a great price. In fact, our energy gradation lowers because we must serve a lower purpose if we destroy the sustenance for the planet. And in a way, the idea of being stewards of the earth has a much bigger meaning with reciprocal maintenance. You see, our lives serve for something that feeds this planet. And we are an apparatus for the transformation of energies. Now, we can do that in an involuntary way by simply living out our lives unconsciously, taking from the earth what we need, and when we die, a certain energy is given back to the planet. But we can also have this transformation occur voluntarily, in which we do a kind of inner work to increase our consciousness, which then produces a higher energy that will feed the planet and expand the solar system. And so we are part of a chain. Now we may think that we are at the top of the food chain, but it doesn't make any sense when there are such higher energies in the universe that is required for our transformation. So we have a situation and a cosmology in which we must remember that the earth is not here to serve us. That would be a very egocentric way of seeing things. But we are part of a whole, and our purpose through transformation of energies feeds a greater expansion within the universe. We are also provided with eternal life when we work in these ways and energy transforms to a higher gradation. We also form a higher body, which becomes our container for an eternal life. So not only by working voluntarily inside do we benefit, but we serve our purpose for the planet. Have a great week.